the end of seeking, the end of the seeker isn't something to be found in the future. It's right here. The end of seeking is life as it is. The end of seeking is seeing. And then of course the question is, well, who sees? Who sees life? Is there actually anyone here who sees life? Or is there just life? Is there anybody here hearing life? Is there someone here hearing life? Or is there just life? Is there someone here feeling life? Or is there just life? The assumption that there is someone here at the center of life, the assumption that there's someone here doing life, that there's someone here seeing, someone here thinking, someone here hearing, someone here feeling. This assumption goes right to the root of this seeking game that we play. The end of seeking is seeing life as it is, and the question is, who sees life? What is this me, this I, that we think is there? The I that sees, the I that hears, the I that thinks, the I that asks questions and waits for answers. Is it even there? Is there anyone here? Is there actually anyone here separate from all of this? Is there anyone here separate from all of this? Or is there just this? Well, again, this isn't a question, these aren't questions that can be answered by the mind. Because the mind is just going to say, well, yeah, of course there's someone here. I'm doing all of this. I'm doing seeing, I'm thinking, I'm hearing, I'm choosing. We never really stop. Do we ever really stop to just really look? So right now, what's happening? Right now, life is happening. This is life happening. Sitting on a chair, birds singing, sound of the fridge, sound of this voice, breathing happening, thoughts appearing, disappearing. This is life expressing itself in its fullness. Nothing is missing here. Everything is present here. It's only a thought. It's only a thought that would come in and say something is missing from life. Something is missing from this present appearance. Something is missing. There's only a thought that would say something is missing. But do we ever really stop and look? Is there anything missing? Can there be anything missing? So right now, sounds are happening. all sorts of sounds are happening. Sound of this voice, sound of birds tweeting outside, sound of the refrigerator, sound of movement happening in the room, maybe the sound of breathing, or maybe you're not breathing, maybe you stop breathing. So all these sounds just appear, don't they? Sounds just happen effortlessly, without effort, without you having to do anything. Sounds simply appear, and they are heard effortlessly, without you having to do anything. Sounds are heard. Hearing happens. There's something here that is effortlessly hearing everything. No one has to do hearing. No one in this room is doing hearing. No one has to think, okay, I'm going to hear now, I'm going to do hearing now. I choose to hear. Hearing just happens effortlessly. And then what appears to happen is this movement of thought. Thought comes in and says, I am hearing. I am hearing. There's me, and there's the sound. There's the subject and an object. There's the perceiver and the perceived. There's the sound and the one who hears the sound. So now you appear to have two things: the sound and the one who hears the sound. Of course, in your direct experience of life, there's never two things. There's only ever one thing. Life is just one movement. It's a singular movement. In thought, you appear to have two. You appear to have me and the sound of the refrigerator, or the sound of the birds singing. You appear to have two things. Can you actually find any separation at all between the hearing of the sound and the sound? Can you find any gap in time or in distance between the hearing of the sound and the sound itself? Isn't it more true to say that sounds simply appear? And that the hearing of the sound isn't separate from the sound? You could even say that the hearing of the sound is the sound. The sound and the one who hears it are not two, they're not separate. So you see, right at the heart of life, right in the midst of life, always, there is this total intimacy between what you are and everything that appears. There is no gap. You'll never find any separation, any gap between you and the sound, or you and the feeling, you and what you see. You can see it with seeing, with visual seeing. It's obvious as well. You open your eyes, and the eyes open, and this room, the room is there. You can try it now. It works, I promise. You open your eyes, and the world is there. It's there in its fullness. Shapes and colours and textures, and the eyes open, and the world it's there. And this is a miracle. So again, no one has to do seeing. You don't have to say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna see now, I'm going to make the room appear. The room is just there. The world is just there. And of course thought then comes in and says, I'm seeing. I see a world. I see the room. There's me and there's the room. There's that which is seen and the one who sees it. So now you appear to have two things. Of course, in your direct experience of life, you never find two things. All you'll ever find is this appearing. And then a story coming in about someone seeing this. I am seeing this. Can you find any gap whatsoever between the one who sees and that which is seen? Can you find any gap whatsoever between what you are and all of this? You'll find this, but you'll never find the one who sees it. Sounds will appear, but you'll never ever find the one who hears them. Hearing simply happens effortlessly. Seeing simply happens effortlessly. So again, there's this total intimacy. And intimacy just means non-separation. There's this total, or you could use the word love, unconditional love between what you are and all of this. You are inseparable from everything that appears. There's this total intimacy with all of this, with everything that appears, and that's not an intimacy that you'll find one day in the future. That's an intimacy it's like built in. It's built into what you are, to life. It's right there always at the very heart of your experience. At the very heart of your experience. You'll never find anyone here seeing, anyone here hearing, anyone here feeling or thinking. There's simply no one here. There's no one here separate from all of this. There's no one here separate from seeing, separate from hearing, separate from feeling. There is simply life, being seen, being heard. And what is noticed that is in life, everything is fundamentally okay. Because it's happening. Nothing that happens within your life can really touch what you are.